Hi, my name's Ahsan Chowdhury. I'm a master's student at the University of Manchester, currently studying tissue engineering for regenerative medicine. And today I'm here with Felicity Wicks, a widening participation officer from the university. So Felicity, what can you tell me about what a master's actually is?
So a master's degree is a postgraduate degree that you can do straight after your undergraduate degree. It usually lasts 1 year full-time or 2 years part-time. There are many different courses available and many different reasons to do a master's as well. So some people do it because they want to keep studying a subject they love. It might be because they know they need a master's for their chosen career. It might be because they're doing a PhD and again need a master's to do it, or just because they're not sure what they want to do next. So for anyone considering a master's, I would say the key thing is to really take the time to think about your reasons for doing it. And there's absolutely no rush, because many people come back and do it several years after they've graduated.
I'm here with Sophie Collar, a careers consultant at the university. So Sophie, will doing a master's help me get a better job?
It really depends why you're doing your master's degree. It may be that you need it to get a particular job or perhaps to do a PhD, but for some career choices it can be a bit less clear-cut than that. So the latest labour market information from the government indicates that if you have a postgraduate qualification, you are, broadly speaking, more likely to be in a professional level role. Having said that, if the jobs that you're looking at applying for are only asking for an undergraduate degree, then it may be your work experience that sets you apart from other candidates. Or it may be that you don't need to get a master's until further down the line in your career. It's a big investment really, so I would say be wary if you're thinking of doing a master's just to put off making a future career decision. If you're not sure, don't rush into it. Please do come and talk to us in the career service or speak to an academic advisor or your lecturer.
Thank you for that, Sophie. Next, we'll be talking to David Allison, an academic at the university, and we'll be discussing whether a master's is needed to do a PhD. So, Dr. Allison, do you need a master's to do a PhD?
Well, that depends very much on the subject area. As a general rule, arts and humanities subjects, such as history, require you to have done a master's on top of your undergraduate degree. For physical sciences, such as engineering, maths, you will be expected to have done an integrated master's, like an M.Eng or an M.Maths and so on. And you can go straight on to a PhD following that. And for life sciences, such as biomedical sciences or perhaps psychology, it's not an absolute requirement to have a master's. You can progress straight from a BSc to a PhD. However, many successful applicants have a master's or have done a substantial piece of research as part of their undergraduate degree, for example, an extended project or perhaps an industrial placement year.
Thank you, David. Now we'll go back to Felicity to talk about how much a master's can cost. So Felicity, how much does a master's actually cost, and is it possible to get a loan?
The answer to that question varies depending on which course you're studying and where you're studying it at. But as a general rule, expect the fees to be at least around £9,000 and living costs at least around £12,000. There is now a loan available to all UK students for studying masters. Exactly how it works varies depending on where in the UK you live, but if you normally live in England, the loan is currently just under £11,000 for the year for living costs and fees combined. And if you study part-time, that is split over 2 years as well. And it's worth remembering that, just as with the undergraduate loan, you pay it back only in line with what you earn after you graduate.
I'm here with Eve Foster, a part-time master's student who works. So Eve, will I have time to do paid work while I study?
Well, many, and I would say probably most master's students, do work part-time while they study. Some people choose to do courses that can be studied part-time over 2 years, which is what I'm doing, and it's definitely helped me have the time for both things. However you're going to study, part-time or full-time, doing a master's course is definitely intense, but as long as you organise your time and you plan ahead, it is really manageable. And it's just worth remembering that everyone else on the course is also going to be juggling, family, friends, uni and work commitments as well.
So thanks for that, Eve. I hope this video has been able to cover some of the most common questions surrounding a master's degree. Please feel free to have a look at the rest of the website or contact your university's careers team for more information. Thank you.